Ricky, we obviously didn't get the opportunity to speak to you after Saturday's game, so just if we can look back, what was your assessment of your side's performance?
Firstly, a really good win, performance-wise. Yeah, lots of things to be pleased with. We know we can be better than that. In lots of avenues. I thought first 30 seconds we started really sloppy with three things, and it sort of set the tone for the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then I felt we got on top, scored a good goal, created a couple of good chances, and we lost our way then 10 minutes before half time. We gave too many free kicks away, too many cheap throws where Oxford could throw the ball in our box, and if I'm honest, that was the one worry, because we picked a young side, not the most experienced we could put out or the most physical we could put out, but we actually defended those moments really well. And then we scored a really good goal second half, and I felt the game was ours, but they get a goal out of nothing, which we were disappointed with, and we gave a couple of really cheap balls away, lose possession when we spread and split, and Ned Mills on the right hand side, who came on, got a couple of crosses in there, were the best two moments. Adele defends one really well, and the other one, Will Lanch heads it, hits the bar. So I felt when we made the subs then after that, we were really strong, and yeah, the ball's going to come in your box, they're going to throw it in, free kicks coming in, but I never really felt threatened there. Listen, if it's going to drop to him, it's going to drop to him, but yeah, we looked a lot more comfortable then.
Yeah, I think everyone's fairly confident. I think we can play with a lot of confidence with how the results and performances are going at the minute. So yeah, we're all just looking forward to the next game. Yeah, I think it's always, a good sign when you don't necessarily play your best football and you find a way to win. I think that's what good teams do, and I think we've done that a couple of times in the last month or so. So I think it's really positive that we're, finding different ways to adapt in a game and find a way to get a result.
Now, Whiteman waits on the edge of the box. It's sent in deep, where it's a North End head, and there's the equaliser. It's Lewis Dobbin, just a couple of yards out to apply the finishing touch, and the away end celebrate because North End are level.
This loan's been a real success so far, and I've learned a lot, and I'm improving every game and getting consistent minutes now, and contributing to the team. So it's really good, and hopefully it continues.
When you talk about contributing to the team, I know it's not all about this, but you've got 10 goal involvements so far. I don't know whether you're someone that sets yourself a goal, but are you happy with what you've achieved so far?
Yeah, of course. I think it's a good start. I think obviously at the start of the season you always sit down with your dad or whoever it is to try and set yourself goals to achieve throughout the season. And I think hopefully I'm on the road to doing that, and yeah, it is important, but I don't try and make it the be all end all that I'm getting goals and assists. I'm just trying to improve my whole game, and hopefully my whole overall players improving, and that's showing.
Well, the lads had a bit of time off, went out for Christmas do. We did the same as staff, and then got everyone back in, and we had a game yesterday which we'd planned for the lads who needed minutes. So yeah, Tuesday a bit of training, getting everyone back into it. Yesterday, a bit more the individuals. The boys who needed minutes got the minutes, the boys who needed rest got the rest. And then yeah, today really started in earnest on preparing for Norwich.
Lewis Gibson's been itching to get back. I know he's desperate to get back out there. What stage is he at currently?
Yeah, not training with us yet, so he's not ready.
Okay, going into the weekend then, how different is this Norwich side that you're facing on Saturday to the side that maybe you could have faced a couple of months ago?
Yeah, well, it's different because they've changed shape, different personnel in the 11, obviously new managers' ideas, so totally different. But in all honesty, because of how the fixtures panned out, I didn't see too much of them, previously. So I've only seen him play this way now with a back four, and he seems really set on how he wants to approach it. Results and performances he'll be pleased with, so I can't see him changing too much. So yeah, we've had enough games and seen enough now to know what we're preparing for, which is a really talented team that in everyone's eyes we're probably underperforming or underachieving in terms of results. And yeah, they've made a decision to try and turn things around.
I don't think they'll be down there come the end of the season, definitely, because I played with a lot of them last year and they were pushing for playoffs. So it's a weird league this season, but I'm confident that they'll be up there come the end of the season.
You've come up against a couple of your former sides already this season, another one on Saturday. How much did you enjoy your time at Norwich last season?
Yeah, I loved it. I mean, Norwich was great for me after a tough period at, another team, but yeah, they looked after me really well. It's a massive club, and yeah, I've got nothing but love and respect for them.
Down to 10. It's Jordan Story running through to Dobbin. This is likely from Lewis Dobbin up the edge of the penalty area. Dobbin! What a goal! Brilliant goal from Lewis Dobbin. That's what he can do. That's why he's here at detail. And he's an instant hero.
The Championship is so tight, probably the tightest it's ever been. We go into the weekend sat third though. At what point of the season do you really pay attention to the league table and think about what you can achieve?
It's hard not to look at it, when people are talking, but I think for us we just have to take it game by game, and a couple of results can send you down to God knows what position in the table, so I don't think it's too important that we focus on that too much because of obviously how tight it is throughout the league. So I think just take it game by game and hopefully keep grinding out results.
Away from the football, this is obviously our final game of 2025 at Deepdale, and before the final game at Deepdale every year we take the opportunity to remember all the supporters that we've lost over the past 12 months. How important is this occasion for that reason?
Yeah, well, I think it just reminds everyone of the family that is a football club, and the football club nothing without the fans, so I think that's really important, and especially if a football team's been a huge part of people's lives, that's probably why we're remembering them, so where better to remember that person than at the favourite ground, so it's a tradition that I like. I've always thought it's important, and important for the people who are left behind as well to remember who they've lost and see the name, like I say, at a place where it's really important.
I think I've said it before, I think the fans here are great, and it's one of the most positive fan bases I've experienced, so I think it says a lot about the club and the people at the club that we have that connection with the fans and with the community, so long may it continue, and yeah, it's really good.
Armstrong now linked with Jefferson on the edge of the box. Dobbin trying to open up a chance, and Preston North End have one back before the break. Delightful from Dobbin, who curls it beyond Cooper.
It's the most exciting time for me personally. I think playing games is why we do it, so having a lot of games in a short period of time is great, and it's a really competitive league this year, so I'm just looking forward to every game, and like I said, take it game by game, but hopefully we can come out of this period in a positive place. And
sticking on that kind of community theme, you spent some time, what was it, last week now at the Foxton Centre with a few of the lads delivering Christmas dinners and coats to the homeless. I mean, how special was that day, being able to spend the day with them at the Foxton?
Listen, I think it went really well. I think everyone enjoyed it. I think the players enjoyed it. The staff there enjoyed it. The people who use the support there enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, and I think it's because it's such a local charity, all the help's going to be local. It's not a national one where you can rely on other types of investment. So for us as the football club to be supporting such a local charity, I think it's important, yeah, and it's something we're getting right behind, obviously, later on in the year as well. So yeah, it was a good day, I think.
Yeah, it was nice, trying to cheer the kids up when it comes to Christmas. I think it's also tough to see, in a sense that, not everyone has the perfect Christmas, not everyone is in an ideal spot, but if we can, try and make that day special and try and put a smile on their face as much as possible, then it makes us happy, and it really makes our day as well as theirs, so hopefully we can keep doing things like that.